Hello everyone. So, as you guys have read the title, I'm going to be answering some questions that cis people have asked me, usually, at school, because that's where I am 90% of my time, at school, for fuck's sake. So, yes, I may or may not have answered them. I may or may not have told them off. You never know. So, let's get started. I just sneezed and this happened to my hair. Come on. Fight me, hair. I dare you to fight me. So first, before I even start getting into the questions, every trans every trans person's experience is going to be different. Not every answer is probably not every answer is going to be the same. I'm pretty sure there are going to be a few same answers, but everything that I say might not apply to 100% of the trans community. Okay, so just a warning. So don't assume, and if you're actually wondering about a different trans fuck. If you are wondering about a different trans person's experience, or how they figured out something, then don't use this video. Don't use this video and assume. Just ask them, okay? They probably won't mind, and if they do mind, then oh well. You'll just never know, and it's okay. Don't be a goddamn baby about it. Alright, so the first question that I remember being asked was, how did you figure out you were trans? Honestly, I've felt trans since I was in 5th grade, but I didn't know what it was. So I found out what transgender was, in the middle of 7th grade. So my first year of middle school. So I figured out, oh shit, that's me. And honestly, I figured out on the site Quotive. Someone just posted oh yeah, back when I was a girl, and then I'm just like, huh? And then the posters kept on going on, and then the word transgender popped out. I'm just like, ooh. So I researched what that meant, and then I'm just like, and as you guys know, I went down a really bad path because I didn't know that it was normal. So, but that's pretty much how I found out. So, story time with Dakota. And then the next question that I've been asked was, how are you sure you're trans? Are you sure? Yes, I'm pretty sure. Most people will not question their gender this much if they're cis. So, cis people beware. Actually, no, don't beware. Just, if you're questioning your gender a lot, maybe you're part of the trans community? Just saying. How do you deal with dysphoria? I don't. Just kidding. There are ways that I deal with dysphoria, but it's not all of it. So in some ways I still am very dysphoric. So the first main way that I deal with dysphoria is my chest binder, and I already made a video on how I made that because at the time I wasn't open, I wasn't out of the closet yet. So I was just like, well, looks like I have to make my own. So I already have a video on how I made that one. It's completely safe. It's mostly just layering and a little bit of compression. And then this is one that I don't use as often, but it's the second most used, and that's when I pack down there. So if you guys don't know what packing is, and if you guys haven't got the references when I said down there, it's basically when you just you stuff down there like a little pee-pee. If you guys would like a video on, how I usually stuff, then, just comment down below. Don't be shy, I won't judge. I'm the one that brought up the idea in the first place. And you guys just want to know. So I really want to help you guys, okay? So please tell me if you guys want to know. And then, have you ever dealt with harassment for being trans? Of course I have. Sadly, every trans person, there I go again. Every trans person will sadly probably deal with harassment at one point after being out of the closet. Or maybe even before being out of the closet. Maybe it's very obvious that you're trans. But sadly, with today's society, you probably are going to be harassed quite a bit. And, that sucks. But right now, you're just going to have to deal with it. And, just try to make the everyone's just more open-minded, you know, because usually the harassers are like, that's not normal, and then they cry homophobic tears. And so you guys will just have to be like, no, bitch, this is normal, shut your bitch ass up. So you guys might have to get a little bit sassy with them, okay? But not too sassy, because then they might murder you. That's also a sad truth, because I read up on an article that a transgender's murder rate is going to be 12 times higher than a normal person's. Oh shit. So yes, please be careful out there, my little trans babies. Don't go and get yourself killed, please. Like, alright, you know, so like stand up for what you are, but like don't get yourself killed. Don't be stupid, okay? So be very careful out there, my little trans babies, okay? And then, with the president-elect that's gonna be in office like a week from now, I'm pretty sure murder rates are gonna rise, just saying, after what I've heard them say. So, yeah, you will have to be extra careful, okay? Of course, I'm very open-minded, and hopefully they're not that fucking stupid, but they've said it, so I'm just like, you said it, bitch, I'm gonna keep my eyes on you. And then the next one was, have you ever questioned that maybe you're not trans? And me personally, no. I've always, ever since I found out, I'm just like, yep, I'm pretty sure this is what I am. I'm pretty goddamn sure. But other people might have, because maybe they've been forced back into the closet by their parents or something, and then maybe they're like, was I meant to be trans? And then, you know, they'll start thinking about it, and maybe they've been pushed back into the closet so hard that they're just like, okay, yeah, it's easier to not be trans. Okay, I'll just be straight. I'll just be normal. Or other people might have just been pushed back in the closet and they're just like, yeah, I'm not really sure anymore, but I think I still am, but I'm gonna think about it now. Please don't hurt me. Because sadly, that's what goes on sometimes. Sometimes they come out to the parent and they're just like, bitch, back into the closet you go. They get bitch slapped, and then, you know, they get hurt sometimes. And then, god damn. And then, have you ever been tried to be put back in the closet? A few times by my mom, but it wasn't like shoved back into the closet. It was more like she was poking me with a stick, being like, go back into the closet. Think about this more. Because as you guys know, my mom wants a girl, and when I was born, I was a girl, so she was just like, fuck yeah. And now that I'm transgender, she's just like, no. She still calls me a she, it's horrible. But I guess, like, you know, especially moms, they're more programmed to use their pronoun that their kids were born as, because, you know, they were the ones that popped out of them, and they're just like, yeah. So they're probably like more strictly programmed to be like he, she, other than guys, because, you know, they just watched and then they were traumatized, because oh my god, especially the dads that watch their wife go through C-section, because holy shit, what the fuck. You know, I was C-section and my dad almost threw up and fainted. Just saying. You know, because my brother was naturally, you know, near the end, my mom had to go through surgery to get him out because he was doing some weird shit in there. So my mom still calls it natural birth because she was like 7 hours in labor doing natural shit with him. And then, you know, at the end, the doctors were just like, nope, cut open. But I was all C-section. So my dad, like, almost threw up and fainted. Whereas my brother, he just got really nauseous. So, you're welcome, Dad. How? Alright, and now that I've thought about it for a while, I probably shouldn't answer the ones that are a little bit more offensive, because those are a little bit more harder to explain. And then those goddamn transphobes, I know you guys are watching. How you doing? But I know you guys are watching, and you guys are gonna find every single way to say, okay, but this thing, and you know, shut the fuck up, please. This is just how it is, and you're just gonna have to deal with it, okay, sweetie? Like, we're gonna have to deal with the 12 times murder rate. Wait, fuck. Rate, you guys know what I mean. Shut up. So, I'm deciding to not answer the more offensive questions, just because of that. You're welcome, transphobes. You guys ruin everything. You guys ruin everything. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, don't mind this finger. It just does whatever the fuck it wants. You ruin everything. I guess that's going to be it for this video because I'm not going to answer the bad ones. So, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video that I make. I don't know, and that's going to be because I'm a lazy piece of shit and I don't have an uploading schedule yet. So, yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Bye-bye.